Was 2019 Highway 136 West there at the top of Sand Mountain. You can call them anytime at 706-657-8807. 706-657-8807. Romans Mobile Homes. They've got land and home packages available. They invite you to give them a call or drop by and see them. They're on the web at romansmobilehomes.com. As we roll through segment number 2 of KWN Today, we welcome to the studio Dade County Executive Ted Rumley. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, David.
And I guess we should say happy birthday to you.
Yep, another birthday, another year.
Another birthday.
Yep.
I hadn't heard from your mom in a few days, but she would always call your birthday in.
Yeah,
every
she's sleeping
year.
late this morning, I guess.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
Well, she may call later on.
She wasn't feeling too good yesterday evening, but she's still, through all this, she's doing really good though. Through this epidemic now. But,
well, let me just tell you as we go in here, a couple of them. One thing that's coming out this morning is the fact that if you have a teenager that needs to get a driver's license, and you thought, oh no, the Department of Driver's Services are basically shut down right now. The governor has adopted an order that's going to drop the requirement of a road test.
that's big news.
That's right, for teens applying for a driver's license right now for the COVID-19. So the official road test normally, of course, rite to passage as you get your driver's license, have to go out and get in the car. And I can remember mine leaving the old, was the old fire hall, if you
That's
remember
right.
there at City Hall.
Yeah.
On the courthouse square. A lot of people won't remember that building.
Right beside the
But,
public defenders now, right
that's
there.
right.
That's
That's
for the
right.
Trenton
That's,
Fire Hall. Yeah.
Going there, getting in the, I was driving my grandmother's car, had to go down, make the turns, come around the square. Probably a lot of folks listening remember that ride because it'll stick with you. But right now, if your teenager is set to get his driver's license or her, you can do that. You've just got to, you can go to their website and be able to do that because he's suspending the official road test.
And our driver's license group, that comes in on Mondays, hopefully by this next week, not this coming week, but the following week, from what I understand, there's a good possibility they're going to actually be coming back to Dade County, and so that we'll keep you up on that because that's big to a lot of people. Not because it's we're the only actual DNR or driver's license facility that's open on Mondays in the state of Georgia. People don't realize that we pay them. We split it between the county and the lineman school, and we cut a deal with them several years ago. That's the only way we got this driver's facility over here, driver's license, because had we not done that, you'd have to go all the way to Rock Springs, as a lot of people are doing. That's a long drive over there and back. So we've been in contact. They've been in contact with us, and they want to get started back here. So hopefully not this coming week, but the following, we'll have them back in here and try to get things back to normal on that.
Well, that will be good. But as of right now, if you've got somebody that would like to get a driver's license, and the governor has suspended the requirement of actually having a road test,
Yep.
if you will. So that is
good.
Good news there. That is for sure. And we're also learning this morning and late yesterday that Dade County as well as Catoosa County has been included into the FEMA disaster of Tennessee. The FEMA for the tornadoes that happened on April 12th and 13th. That Dade County residents, businesses, nonprofit organizations, and small agricultural businesses that were impacted by the storms and straight line winds are eligible through the Small Business Administration to apply for some for assistance.
Assistance, that's right.
So I thought that was kind of a little bit odd that Tennessee was declared through FEMA disaster for the tornadoes on the 12th and the 13th, but they did include Dade and Catoosa County, and just because we border up to.
Well, we're part of that MPO, that metropolitan organization, and that's That's the big, a lot of time because the federal government most of the time when they're looking at things, there's no county and there's no state lines. It's federal's federal, state's state. But that's the first time I've heard them do that as far as a disaster. I'm sure it's happened before, but it's not unusual because we go after a lot of times the same money, federal money comes down, and we are entitled to our share of the money. That's just like the sewer plant up there. We are entitled to the use of that sewer. They cannot refuse because back when that federal money was handed down back in the late 50s or 60s, our counties were tied into that as a federal money.
We're talking about the
Moxcomb Bend treatment plant because it's a regional treatment plant. So that's probably that's where they're coming from there on that, which is good. I mean, it'll help it'll help the businesses and all.
I'll give I'll give that website out. Now we're going to have some more information up at discoverdade.com and the Mount Valley Independent later on. Yeah. But it's disasterloan.sba.gov / ELA. All right, and that's where you can download the documents and see all of that. We're going to have some. They've also got a telephone number. Let me give you that. That's available between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. It's 571-522-1925. So I know that we had a lot of homes that were destroyed. I think Alex, our EMA director, mayor, I think he said 12. Is that the amount?
That's the count right now. Yeah.
That did, and most of them did not have insurance.
No,
so that's this could be a way with low interest. Of course, I mean it's not free money, but it is a way that they could apply to maybe get somebody to rebuild or fix up that would be low interest through the Small Business Association.
Yeah, small business. That's SBA.
Administration. Not association. They're actually a government agency there. The cleanup continues with the tornado.
It's going real well. We're trying to limit our brush burning, to a couple of days, maybe 3 days a week to kind of keep the smoke down and all. But it's going really good. We are leaving it open 7 days a week from dusk to dawn, on that to help people that are cleaning up. And then, of course, Billy's got a crew out every day, and the state's been back in on their right of ways, getting their stuff up. So hopefully, in the next few weeks we can wrap that up and get that. But just keep bringing your stuff to the edge of the road where we can get it with our equipment. And it's all in all, it's really people are working real well. It's going smooth right now. We will, going from that. There's not a lot else to report on that, but I mean, but we can go into. I've had a lot of questions, calls about a testing facility, trying to get a testing. A lot of people out there wanting to get tested. I mean, for what they just
now explain that just a little bit, because I think there has been some confusion. If you have symptoms and your doctor says you need to get tested, that is a free test.
Free test with the Georgia Department of Public Health,
Right, and I think the president even declared that some weeks ago that nobody will be denied tests, even if you have insurance or if you don't, you'll get a free test. Right. Now, these other tests from the antibodies, that does cost.
That's right. They're a clinic. And they do have had the actual kits to do the antibody test, which they prick your finger and pull blood, and they can tell you, well, you've had it, or that's in your system or whatever, But 99% of people that have that do not have the symptoms, They don't have the symptoms. But that's, like I said, that's totally a different. That's $40 is what they charge. And I did get a call from the one over in Lafayette there where people have been going yesterday, and they just found out through Quest, which is a large pharmaceutical supplier and laboratory now, that they're going to be able to offer also now insurance will cover if you've had the symptoms in the last 90 days. You don't have to if you just tell them that you've had flu-like symptoms and you want to be tested. And your insurance. Yeah, you can bring your insurance card in there, and it's covered. They just actually got notified of that yesterday evening. So that's and we'll. Do you have that number posted anywhere? I'll get the number from them, and I'll let you put that online because that's pretty big. Because right now they're the only people I know of, the closest people we have that can that can do that. That has the kits to do it. So,
yeah, there was just so much confusion, and hopefully that is going away. That the fact of testing, because we hear on a national level, on a state level, and testing, and it was never to the point that as far as a test, you still had to have symptoms, and your doctor still had to ask.
That's right.
Someone to be able
for
to
the
test
swab.
you.
Yeah, and now if you go to the doctor, if you say you came and woke up tonight or whatever, you got fever, you got a cough and all. You go to your doctor, and he gives you a letter of referral. The health department right now in Lafayette, the Walker County Health Department, that's our contact, as far as doing this swab test. But I got a call yesterday from our regional health, and they're doing everything they can in the next few weeks to bring that into our health department, because the governor's pushing this. I mean, he's really this morning I was looking. I think we'll get an update during. And he's really pushed, and as all governors are, to make these available, statewide, where people, won't have to drive 20, 30, 40 miles to get tested. But right now, our regional health department over there, they're covering Dade, Walker, Catoosa, Chattooga, and part of Gordon County out of that one side.
Right, and a lot of folks have been doing that.
That's right.
We've got about 3 minutes left here. I want to talk quickly on the testing. Now, of course, our numbers have changed. We've got more clarification on the numbers. Several of the numbers that we had were antibody tests that were included.
11.
We've not included that any longer.
Yeah.
Our numbers have plateaued. Now, whether you want to go with the 3 that we know were acute cases, and then the other 11, we've still got that same amount, but they still may go up. I mean, it's not like
the more testing it's out there. I mean, whether it's a swab, because that's what we can't. But I'm sure that the numbers will go up some. I really don't look for a drastic increase. I might be way off on. I think it's kind of reached kind of a plateau there, and we kind of and hopefully we'll start a downward trend, because everybody's kind of got on board with this thing, and I mean everybody's working together, but the more testing that's out there, and there's going to be more. It's going to be more readily available, and so your numbers are going to change. They'll have to, but there's going to be a lot of people that if they get this the actual test, the antibody test. They'll be surprised. You'll be surprised at people that actually thought they had the flu back, whenever
February.
We've
already talked with people personally that said that, and they tested positive.
They tested positive. I mean, they just thought they had a real bad case of the flu. So those numbers are definitely going to go up. I guarantee you that. So, but
restaurants, a lot of businesses open back up this week. Seems to everything be going well.
Yeah, they're following the rules. I mean, even you testified to that just a little while ago.
We had a restaurant here locally.
And
everybody was, they had the tables roped off. They said the health department had come by and inspected, told them how many people they could have in their building at one time, and it seems like everybody seems to be following the rules, which is a great thing.
Yeah, that's good. And we'll continue on with our 3 o'clock report through Friday, through tomorrow. Then we're going to drop to probably 2 days. Well, not probably about it. We'll do 2 days for sure. But if anything changes, we'll go right back to the daily coverage of it. If it really something really drastic happens.
Let's hope that let's hope that you don't have to.
Well, I do. I hope we don't. But still, though, my number is 667-8999. Most people know that. And Carrie, she monitors this 24 hours a day. We'll be giving you
23 and a half hours. Yeah, she does sleep for 30 minutes.
Yeah, she does.
But it's a good thing
it is.
You gave her that 30 minutes off for lunch.
Right.
I guess, right?
Yeah. And not paid, of course, but that's something to remember. You're never going to be left with that information, because we keep this thing up and keep it going, and we're going to keep doing it. Because it's such a great way for us to keep in contact with the people, and for them to keep in touch with us. That's what's great about it.
We wish you a happy birthday today, and thank you for coming in and being a part of the program as we talk county government here in Dade County every Thursday morning on the program. I will tell you as we wrap up, we've got Rick and Bubba coming up on the radio, News Radio 101.3, 1420 AM KWN. And yesterday, if you missed reading, writing, and arithmetic, a lot of information about graduation and other things, and some damage at Dade County High School through the tornadoes. That's all coming up, and that'll be coming up next here on KWN TV.